It is now in order to consider Amendment Number 5, printed in Part A of House Report 118-656. For what purpose does the gentleman from Florida seek recognition?
I rise as the designee for the gentleman from Florida, and I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 5, printed in Part A of House Report number 118-656, offered by Mr. Mills of Florida.
Pursuant to the House Resolution 1430, the gentleman from Florida, Mr. Mills, and a member opposed each will control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Florida.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Gooden, for crafting this legislation that protects America's innovation, economic security from CCP activity. I rise today in support of this bill, as well as to offer an amendment on behalf of Congressman Byron Donalds, my fellow Florida man. This amendment would modify the underlying bill to include an analysis of the national security risks of the CCP's unmanned aircraft and associated elements in the national airspace system. Chinese drones are accounting for about 70% of the global drone market and 90% of the U.S. drone market. Additionally, Chinese drones have actively been undercutting U.S. government contracts from U.S. companies by at least 50%. Federal, state, and local governments use these Chinese drones for activities that include highly sensitive information from evaluating critical infrastructure and military operations. Data stored from Chinese drones are subject to Chinese cybersecurity law, which requires New York operators to store select data within China and allows Chinese authorities to receive critical data notification. China also dominates in critical manufacturing parts, including the semiconductors and communications equipment that are found in almost every drone today. China has been known to have the capabilities to track and affect flights of the CCP drones, which could become troublesome even to those American aircraft. If you haven't picked up yet, the Chinese drones are a major national and economic security risk to the United States. This amendment will provide a crucial analysis of CCP unmanned aircraft and associated elements in the national airspace system, which will enable the United States to craft solutions to defend ourselves from these national and economic risks. Congressman Donalds is right to be concerned with the proliferation of Chinese drone technology and the security threats which they pose. I'm proud to offer this amendment on behalf of my Florida man and urge all members who want to protect America's innovation and economic security to join me in supporting it and the underlying legislation. With that, I reserve the balance of my time.